Good morning, Hope Fiends. Welcome to Addiction and Recovery. I'm Tim and I am an addict. I thought I'd come out here and record. It's a beautiful day out. Let me give you just a little view of what I can see. It's where I like to come out and do my meditation at. It's a nice morning. It's supposed to be 91 degrees today Fahrenheit. For all you, if I have any Europeans, I think that would be probably right around 33 Celsius. And it's supposed to feel like 99 degrees. So that would probably be, I don't know, 37, 38 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be a scorcher. So, well, today's video is was a request, and it's about withdrawal. First of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit about withdrawal. If you've never been through an opiate withdrawal, alcohol withdrawal and benzo withdrawal are similar, but with them, I would highly suggest medical intervention because by itself it can be very dangerous. Opiate withdrawals, you might feel like you're going to die, but you won't. All right, so what to expect from opiate withdrawals? It depends on what kind of opiate you're using, but most opiates like hydrocodone, heroin, morphine, stuff like that has a really short half-life, so you're going to go into withdrawal pretty quickly. And withdrawals it starts out with just anxiety is the first thing, and then you get the sniffles, runny nose, your eyes water, you ache all over, you diarrhea, vomiting, you have no energy, you feel like nothing matters at all. You have you're miserable. I mean, literally all the abuse of opiates has robbed you of your body's ability to produce endorphins. So here's a few things that can help you get through withdrawals. And I don't condone drug use, but when you're if you're going to go through withdrawals and you're going to do it, without getting on Suboxone, I mean, it's up to you whether I've done it both ways. I've never been to rehab. I've cold turkeyed in jail, and that was fucking horrible. But I was more worried about what was going to happen than, I didn't even really, I couldn't sleep for like the first week, but other than that, I was scared about, my case that was going on. So, but okay, here are a few things you can do. If possible, if you're not going to get on, if you're not, I don't think anything is wrong with Suboxone. It is definitely a lifesaver. If you're like me, I cold turkeyed many times, and I would always relapse. And the main cause for me relapsing was always the insomnia. I could deal with the boredom and the feelings of self-loathing. That was par for the course. But the insomnia always drove me back. So if you are going to go the cold turkey method, talk to your doctor and see about clonidine if at all possible. I don't suggest it, but if you're going to, and let's face it, opiate withdrawals are horrible. So if for a few days you use some benzos to get through the worst of it, or maybe some gabapentin to help you sleep, then so be it. I'm not going to bust your balls, but the main thing is, the goal in the end is abstinence. That's what we want to do. It's abstinence. But like I said, don't seclude yourself. You're not going to want to feel like exercising, but that is a great thing to help. Like I said, your body's not used to producing endorphins anymore. Even if you go out for a small, half-mile walk around the block, just something that will get you out of the house for a little while. Eating healthy, drink lots of water, try to eat good foods, don't eat junk food and shit like that. Treat yourself to sweets help. Dark chocolate especially, it has something in it that relaxes you and helps you feel a little bit better. You're not going to feel euphoric at all. You're going to feel like hell, to be honest with you, and it's a horrible feeling, but it does get better. And so if you're going to go the Suboxone route, I've tapered myself down to, me and my doctor, I'm down to 0.5 to 0.25. It depends on, some days I take a little more, some days a little less. But so within the next few days, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna jump off, and I'll let you know what to expect. I've heard differing opinions on the withdrawals from Suboxone, so I'm not really sure. I've went a few days without before, and I really didn't feel too bad. I mean, a little anxiety. I was a lot less laid back than I normally am, but that's par for the course. You're not going to be a happy camper when you're withdrawing. But I would suggest get out of the house, get some exercise, eat fruits and vegetables, drink water, and if you have to, I mean, this is a last resort. If you have to, take a few benzos to help you sleep if you have to, some gabapentin, some melatonin, something. But if you can get through it, eventually you're going to feel like a madman. I'm telling you, the insomnia is a son of a bitch. But if you can get through the insomnia, your body eventually will sleep. And then pretty soon you'll start sleeping naturally. Now, how long will that take? I don't know. But the initial withdrawals from opiates, short-acting opiates like heroin, hydrocodone, Dilaudid, morphine, the list goes on and on, is usually 3 days is the worst of it. Through about a week is usually, by about 7 days, the physical symptoms are usually done. So, but then there's the emotional symptoms, and then them tend to last for quite a while, or that you have post-acute withdrawal syndrome. Now, don't get scared. It's not as scary as it sounds. You don't feel as bad. I mean, physically. Of course, your mental state is another thing. So, I highly suggest, if you're not in some kind of recovery, get into some kind of recovery, whether it be a therapist, 12-step meetings, a smart recovery, whatever helps you. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're doing something to better yourself. So, another thing I probably should mention is try to keep your entertainment to things that are more lighthearted, like it would be a good time to binge watch like Frasier or Friends or Third Rock from the Sun, something funny, something that's lighthearted and that doesn't stress you out, because you are gonna go through a roller coaster of emotions. You're gonna be up, you're gonna be down, you'll feel like a madman. But I promise you, it will pass. So I hope that this helps. Before I forget, another thing that really helps is hot showers or hot baths. It will relax you for a little bit, and it does get rid of some of the physical ailments. If you have like restless leg syndrome, stuff like that, try some Aleve. There is stuff you can get for leg cramps, but pretty much, I mean, you're gonna just have to muscle through it. It's just the way it is. But don't look at it as you're suffering now. Look at it as this is the last time you have to deal with this. Think about the benefits of once you're done and you're finished. I mean, make this the last time. Remember how bad it fucking sucks, so you don't have to repeat it. I mean, I know that everybody probably says that. I know I've told myself that so many times, and I've relapsed so many times. That's why I stress so much that you cannot do this alone. Our best thinking is what got us into trouble in the first place. Remember that. So, if there's something about 12-step meetings that turn you off, keep going. I wasn't real thrilled with it at first either, because they're going to tell you shit that you don't want to hear, but it's shit you need to hear. So, give yourself a chance. You don't have to live like this. It's not the end of the world. I know people that are in the depths of their addiction at the moment, they feel like they're in a dark tunnel and there's no light at either end. But that's not the way it is. It feels that way, but you're not alone. And remember, this is a disease. This is an eye disease. It's a very, very selfish disease. And the best way to combat that is to have other people that have been through it and know what they're doing help you through it. So, I hope you Hope Fiends have a wonderful day. I'm going to go for my walk and get some exercise in before I roast. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and I'd be happy to tell you what I know from my own experience. I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I'm as definitely as close as you can get. I mean, for a layman, I've spent 20 some years of my life being a junkie, and I've been in recovery for the last 10 years, so on and off. So remember that relapse is a part of recovery. So I don't encourage you to relapse, but if it happens, don't beat yourself up. Remember, you are worth it, and this is possible. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.